Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This June 1443 variant and question number 3 topic is a string attached with some particle or rings. Okay. So current situation, we have a particle P of the weight 1.4. So this I am showing you it's acting downwards and force it is a 1.4 newtons. After this, you can see that this upper triangle, if I talk upper triangle, okay, first of all, I tell you, whenever we have a rod like this, a particle is, this string is attached. And for if your information, if string is smaller, this is a longer, this is smaller. If the ring is there, and so this tension and this tension will be equal due to due to ring, okay, the string can slip. But if we have not a ring, we have a bead or a particle attached, then these tensions are not equal. Only equal one option, then he will mention, otherwise it is not equal. So make sure. Okay, let's talk about this situation. So 1.5 and 1.3, they are not equal, so they are different. So this is angle theta 1. I call this force T1, and this is theta 2, and this I call tension 2. So how to get this theta 1, students? I use SOHCAHTOA, opposite by hypotenuse. So theta 1 is equals to sine inverse and 1.2 over 1.5. So when I find it, so students, so sine inverse 1.2 over 1.5, and we get 53.13. So what about theta 2? Again, opposite by hypotenuse, I can find sine inverse 1.2 over 1.3. So when I divide it, I get what, students? And the angle is 67.38 degree. So students, you know it very well. This tension 1 angle given here 53.1. So this one force acting parallel to the rod, okay, and one is perpendicular. So one parallel and one perpendicular. This is theta 1 for sure, because when two lines are parallel, line cut. So this angle and this angle same. So this is a, I call this as a what, because angle here given. So this is the T1 cos theta 1. Theta 1 is this. I can call T1 cos 53.1. And what about the other one? T1 sine 53.13. Same manner, I will go for second. This tension 2 theta is this one. So one component, it will be act this way. You can see clearly, or I make it below, little below. Okay, so I can write on it. Okay, and one is acting downwards like this. Again, this is a theta 2, so this is a cos component, is a sine component. But how to write it? So T2 and cos 67.38. So I'm writing cos 67.38. And this is a T2 sine 67.38. Okay, now students, right side force equals to left. So two left side forces is called horizontal components. Upward equal down is called vertical components. So I can do it. Here I'm writing horizontally, and here I'm writing vertically. Okay, so I think clear idea. So let's try to do it. So here I can say here T1 sine 53.13 plus T2 sine 67.38 equals to 2.24. So this comes from here and these two comes from here. Very clear approach. Now upward is equal to these two downwards. So I'm writing now here T1 cos 53.13 is equals to T2 cos 67.38, and I have to write it. So what is missing is equals to, sorry, plus 1.4, plus 1.4. So because these two forces acting downwards. Now I have to solve them simultaneously. So what is the method to do, students? I can make this will go down and divide both numbers. I can take subject. So this cos divide this. So I'm checking And if I divide cos 67.38 divided by cos 53.13, so when this value divide this one, I will get what here? 0.641 T2. And when this divide 1.4, 1.4 divided by cos 53.13, so I get here 2.3333. Okay, this tension 1 value, I'm going to replace it here. So put T1 value. So when I completely replace here, so look, I'm going to show you this complete part. Copy and I'm pasting here. And times to what? Times to this. So I'm writing here sine 53.13 plus T2 sine 67.38 and equal to 2.24. Now, students, this will multiply with both numbers inside. So when I check it, times 2 sine 53.13, my answer with this number is coming 1.866 triple seconds, right? And what about this? So 0.641 times 2 sine 53.13. And when I check it, I get a 0.5128 T2 positive and plus T2 sine 67.38 equals to 2.24. This will go and subtract. And from these two values, I will take T2 common. T2 common. First of all, 2.24 minus this will go there. And 1.8666 divided by what? Divided by common sense, this and this will be there because T2 and T2 common out. So 0.5128 plus sine 67.38. And now I'm going to type in calculator. Okay, in the numerator 2.24 minus 1.8666 and denominator I have 0.5128 and plus sine of 67.38 and I'm getting the answer 0.26 newtons. And if I put this value in this place, I'll get a T1, which I'm typing directly and I'm getting this answer from here without showing any working. So time 2.641 and what answer comes plus 2.333 and my answer is turned to be 2.499. If I round it, I get 2.50. So I hope so. The concept is very clear and we have done the question completely. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.